We're having a fantastic New Year's Day party here in Crinkley Bottom. Starting at 5 to 7, we're live with Tom Conte, a gotcha for Jonathan Morris, and a marvellous blobby competition. And then at 5 to 8, it's Jim!
Well done, Noel. I think your show and our show have got a lot in common. He's got the gunge, and we've got John Virgo. He's got a Crinkley Bottom.
Yes, all right, well, thank you. Remarks like that could mean you end up in Casualty, where there are doubts about the future at 8:25.
Was there something specific you wanted to discuss?
Yeah. The threatened closure of Holby A&E is reported on the front page of the Post.
And at 9:35, someone's future will be a date with Mr. Blobby. I shall be picking the winner, if that's the way you describe them. Yes. All right, and at 9:45, hey, poor Eddie Murphy will be trading places with the rich Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, champagne for everybody. Courtesy of Billy Ray Valentine.
Yes, champagne for everybody. New Year's Day, right here on BBC One. Cheers.
Now on BBC One, a journey through time itself as we step into 1994 in the company of Clive James, who's about to have the last word on 1993.
Buckingham Palace. History has happened here before, and tonight it will happen again, with a glittering gala at which you will be a guest. We welcome many honoured guests for this occasion. To some, of course, the venue is familiar. They have been here before. They know their way up the stairs. And to some, it's almost a second home. There are celebrities from the world of diplomacy, from the world of the arts, and, of course, from the world of entertainment. Top businessmen, social workers, leaders from underdeveloped nations, and some who are just ordinary taxpayers. Yes, they've all come to join an audience of millions across the world for this night of nights. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Mr. Clive James.
Welcome to Buckingham Palace. Yes, tonight Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has generously made the palace available to us for this broadcast, which will be received not just in Britain, but in Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and the rest of the British Empire. We offer the Queen our loyal thanks, and a cross-check payable to the H.M. Windsor Corporation of the Bahamas is in the post.
BBC Two shortly remembers the huge rock concert held this summer to mark the 25th anniversary of Woodstock. Here on BBC One in a moment, Clive James reviews 1994. But first, here's an update on today's National Lottery draw. The 6 winning numbers are confirmed as 9, 17, 32, 36, 42 and 44. And the bonus number is 16. Well, early indications are that there is one jackpot winner, winning an estimated £6.5 million.
New Year's Day on BBC One. At 7, Romance for Nora.
What ancient magic plant? Mistletoe. Now they use his gravy granules instead.
And at 8,
you must be sure his body is taken home. Would you like an ice cream?
At 9, a strange encounter for Victor.
This is Mr. Meldrew from next door, and his friend Mrs. Warboys.
Evening, all.
And at 9:30, Joanna Lumley, Kate Beckinsale and Stephen Fry head an all-star cast in Stella Gibbons' Cold Comfort Farm. New Year's Day on BBC One.
The countdown to 1995 begins now on BBC One from a special location where Clive James prepares to see off the old and bring in the new.
This is London, and here at her Thameside moorings lies the stately Royal Yacht Britannia, a symbol of British might and majesty, now available for private hire. And tonight, the setting for a television broadcast which will reach out to the English-speaking peoples, ruled by the Crown under the wise guidance of statesmen distinguished by their vision and eloquence. That's the current Prime Minister arriving now and looking radiant. And here's the next Prime Minister. She's without her son Mark tonight, although some of his friends are present. Seen here being welcomed by the Prince of Wales, who has a warm greeting for everyone, even for those he hasn't seen for years. There's the jovial President of France, and the nimble Chancellor of Germany. Here's the inebriated President of Russia. And by special invitation, Britannia's ex-owner arrives, followed by His Majesty King Paul Keating of Australia and Queen Rita. And finally, of course, in a moment of supreme dignity, the American ambassador. And now, the guests move into the main cabin, the scene of so many historic encounters between heads of state and royal honeymooners beginning their long and happy lives together. Let's join them now for this Night of Nights. Will you please welcome television's ancient mariner himself, Mr. Clive James.
Welcome aboard the Royal Yacht Britannia, the flagship of the British cruise fleet, attaining standards of luxury and plumbing rivaled only by the QE2. What better venue than this could be chosen for a program that sails ahead while looking back, cherishing the past as it surges forward to the future without leaving the dock. And once again, at the end of the evening, we will be announcing our coveted award for Man or Woman of the Year. This year, you can vote for your Man or Woman of the Year during the program. And there's a thrilling new lottery element. With your vote, you send in £1. At the end of the evening, all these millions of pounds are accumulated into a sum of 6 figures. Then we guarantee that, after our expenses have been deducted, one of those pounds will be given to charity, and the other will be returned to the lucky winner. The first votes are already coming in and are being processed in the poop. The procedure is being vetted, first by a team of accountants headed by Lord Archer to ensure fair dealing, and secondly by a team of lawyers headed by Mr. Bruce Grobbelaar to scrutinize the candidates and make sure we don't let one in that should have been kept out.